Hello Virgo, hello and welcome into your general tarot card reading for June of 2019. This is a general read, Virgo. Take out of it what you will, and please remember, wow, this is going. You have your own agency and you always have a choice. So I'm going to pull two cards. And those two, they're going to represent the overall theme for this month for you, Virgo. Then I'm going to pull another four. And those four, they're going to represent the 4 weeks of June. So, voila. And another four, they're going to be complementary to those that I just have pulled. And then additional commentary. Wow! And I'm going to leave it the way how it is. It just wants to be that way. It wants to be that way. We have a Three of Cups and we have a Page of Cups over here. So this is celebration. For some of you, you might be Virgos feeling your nose might be put out of the joint. You might be irked by something or someone. Somebody might be pissing on your parade. You might feel not being included in something. But then again, would you really like to be? That is the question. Would you really want to be part of that in a crowd? And is that really... Ask yourself why those people, why those things that are really irritating you. You might have a tendency to overthink this month. And the Page of Cups, you might be indicating here, you might be extremely sensitive. So for some of you, you're going to be irked by something or someone, or by certain people. You might feel not being included. Or you might be extremely sensitive, or you might be too sensitive to what other people are saying or doing. And it's something to bear in mind and to realize why. Then you have the Chariot, you have the King of Cups, once again that is emotions. Another Page of Cups, it's a lot of emotions here, Virgo, and you have a Six of Pentacles. So the Chariot is indicating here, Virgo, you're moving, you're traveling, you going somewhere, you wanting a change, and yet something is pulling you back. And I think that emotionally you're being pulled back, but also financially you're being pulled back. Even though the money might be representing here in the Six of Pentacles might be representing money coming and going, and might be representing you don't feel like you paid enough. You might have that feeling that you are not receiving the right kind of treatment, appreciation. You think that it's almost you feel being outsider, or you feeling not being noticed. And this is to do with your emotions and your sensitivity. You might be this month reading too much into other people's actions, and actually what is happening here, what they say, you doing it to yourself. I'm really sorry, Virgo, but that's what's coming through. Basically they say that you're placing your self-worth or your self-confidence on interactions of other people, or your perception of you being liked or appreciated, but you should be really focusing on yourself. You should be really focusing on you might be pulled in many directions here when it comes to Chariot. Chariot is representing a conflict. And sometimes this conflict might be the inner conflict, but sometimes it's the inner and outer conflict. And to realize that we cannot please everyone every time, but to not hold back to our grudges or to not hold back, is just to moving on, to being able to move on from some kind of whatever. If that is a disagreement, if there is some kind of polarity taking place, if there are different opinions taking place, is to rise above it and move on. But on an emotional level, something is irking you. On an emotional level, you feel unfulfilled. On an emotional level, you're reading way too much into others people, and because you feel you're deserving more, you are having that feeling you're not being appreciated. I'm not sure what is here, Virgo. I will look into it, but whatever is happening is not really helping you. Not helping you at all. So, yeah, oh my god. It's just, Virgo, this is all about when the conflict is over, conflict is over. It's not about going back and looking at things and rethinking. Basically, sometimes it's not worthwhile to invest in a battle when you're going to, in order to lose, in order to win, you're going to lose more. And this is all about futile conflict that nobody wins, nobody is actually arriving victorious. And this is all about petty little things. Don't allow petty little things to influence the way how you feel or how you think. Just is not worthwhile. Seven of Cups. I'm thinking Seven of Cups, King of Cups, and the Seven of Wands. Once again, those cards, the Chariot and the Seven of Wands, it's urging you to move forward, to be upfront, to say things as you see it. Just don't allow those emotions to kind of take over and them dwelling within you. And I'm hearing like suffocating you. Once again, this is if you feel something, if you really believe you have been irked or by somebody, or you feel they really hurt your emotions, they really hurt you, or whatever it might be, it's to have the courage and say, you know what, this was rather hurtful, or I didn't really think that was fair. Is to be open, just open the channel of communication. You have to start communicating. Because without that, everything is almost like bubbling underneath the surface, and this is not very healthy way of being. You might make yourself feel ill. And the Page of Pentacles is actually give the credit when the credit is due, and actually showing your own abilities. So if you feel you are being unappreciated over here, is to make other people to take the notice and appreciate you. Basically, that's what's coming through. So you have the Ingus, you have the Ing, you have a Growth, you have a Berkana over here. So basically, the nourishment, the self-growth and self-development comes from within. And Berkana is talking about being able to take care of your own needs. So once again, this is almost, if you feel you're not receiving what you should be receiving, or you feel that you're not appreciated, or you ultra sensitive for whatever reason, whatever it might be, this is all about realizing that the person that's from the self-fulfillment, self-satisfaction, the self-evaluation, it's really within your own grasp. That is, you are the only person who can, who's able to give yourself your own self-worth. It's like not placing the self-worth or self-appreciation based on what other people they might say or they might do. It's all about how you feel about yourself. And basically they say to rise up to the occasion. Just be you. Just stop thinking in terms of things that are not happening to you, or you think other people do not see you. If you would like to have been seen, if you would like to do certain things, don't wait for those things to come your way. Go and grab them. And what's additional commentary? If you have a tendency to do things to please others, even though they're not really conducive to you, that is something you should really consider changing, because this card is representing this kind of saying, what we want is not always what we need, but actually in this particular case is saying that you might go along with other people and other people needs rather than yourselves, because other people goals and objectives and what they want, they might be not necessarily yours, but you choosing to go along for the sake of these other people. And that's why most likely you feel the way how you feel. So you should be very upfront and very open about whatever is happening. And being assertive about it, and being emotional. Your emotions that in this particular case, Virgo, they're not really helping you. They are creating this mayhem within you. They're creating almost like this looping thoughts, looping emotions that are going like a broken record on and on and on. And they say in order to change this, you have to make the change within yourself, to break through whatever your perceptions, whatever you feel you're bound to, you should be doing, and just go your own good way and stand up for yourself and be open and have the courage to say that things that are taking place or happening, you're not necessarily happy with them. And if you want to change that, and if you want to be more appreciated by others, if that is to do with your family setting or to do with your job or what have you, this is all about you showing your skill and showing your ability by delivering something, doing something. So that's the overall message for you, Virgo, for June of 2019. Thank you for tuning and have a smashing month. Bye. If this reading has resonated with you, please like, comment and subscribe to my channel. If you would like to book a private reading with me, please feel free to go to my website www.tarotwithmishka.co.uk, or alternatively you can email me at mishka@tarotwithmishka.co.uk. If you would like to find me on Facebook, just simply type in Tarot with Mishka. I would like to say a massive thank you for tuning in, and bye for now.